What's up, everyone? Welcome to the newest thing I'm going to be doing on this channel. It is going to be Pokemon Black and White 2 again. Well, this one's Pokemon Black 2, as you can see. But there's something special. I'm going to be playing this in, let's go to Unova Link, Key System, Set Key, Change Mode. I'm going to be playing this in Challenge Mode. Now, I'll show you Assist Mode. If I go to it, it makes it easier for little kids to play. I think lower levels. There are lower Pokemon on teams, but in Challenge Mode, levels can be up to 5 more levels, and most people can have extra Pokemon. Like the gym leaders will have an extra Pokemon, and they'll hold items and all that stuff. So it makes the game much more difficult. And to top it off, it's gonna be a solo run, not a monotype run, but a solo run. And the only Pokemon and this is gonna be a legit one, unlike the Mew solo run, which I had to AR to get in the beginning, and the people are like, that's too cheap. And I could have done it with AR codes. You never know. I could have done anything. So I'm gonna make this completely legit. It's gonna be a Riolu solo run, because you can find Riolu relatively in the beginning of the game at level 5. He's right before the normal type gym, so he's perfect because I can train him. But the solo run doesn't kick in until I, find him, which is after. I'm gonna fight, I think, 2 or 3 fights. I'm gonna be a girl, just because I feel like it. I already played as a boy, so I just want to have a different experience. And I'm gonna be T-Tar. Yeah, so the first 3 battles don't count because it's impossible without cheating in order to get Riolu. And I'm just gonna choose, I think, Oshawott. I'll choose Oshawott. I'm gonna name you Dart. And if most of you don't know, Dart is from the PS1 game, Legend of Dragoon, and it recently got on the PS3, and it's in HD, and it's all awesome and all that. He's the main character in that. Pretty sure most of you should know. It's like, in my opinion, that's like the best RPG ever. Not just on the PS1, the best RPG ever. And yeah, Pokemon is an RPG, but yeah, that tops off Pokemon even. Now we have this intro that's supposed to make us feel sad and fresh playing a new game. Oh god, can I just skip this? I mean, like, my computer is fast enough to skip this. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM. I know it's not the fastest, but it's actually really fast in my opinion. Alienware is probably the best thing for these kinds of games and stuff. And in my opinion, Intel processors over AMD processors, which is why I have an Intel Core i3. And I'm probably going to be fast forwarding the game scenes, but only like the battle scenes, because it's more about the gameplay that you want to see. And you don't want to just see me pounding a Pokemon. But if it's like the gym leader and stuff, I probably won't fast forward those. But if it's just like wild battles, instead of skipping them, or and stuff, just in case you might want to see what kind of Pokemon there are. Some of you asked me not to skip them when I was doing the walkthrough. I have the trainers as well, the same thing. So I'm just gonna speed those up. I hope the audio doesn't go out of sync, because when I first started to do the speed ups in Game Boy games on my older channel, well, I'm gonna stick to this channel, but I had an older channel which I didn't really like. The name didn't seem good, so I made Tube, and this one's awesome, so I'm gonna stick with this for life. Even though I have gotten strikes, they've gone away, and even though it went up to 2 strikes, I think, I still didn't change channels or anything. So that's cool. But when I used to do these kinds of recordings on Game Boy games using the Visual Boy Advance emulator, it glitched, and not glitched, but it went out of sync, and when the audio stayed perfect, but the video would speed up, so it would be so mess, and I have to edit it through Sony Vegas, and then I actually didn't end up uploading the videos, so yeah, I just scrapped all that. But I hope I can do this, and if it is out of sync, then I won't speed it up, but it shouldn't be out of sync. Here, I'm gonna test it, because we're gonna get our Pokemon right now. We're gonna choose Oshawott just to surf, in case I can't find any other Pokemon. But I'm probably gonna get that Duckling Pokemon just so I can use Fly as well in one Pokemon, because I want to have the minimum amount of Pokemon in my party, because I the only Pokemon I can fight is my Solar Run Pokemon Riolu, but alright, I had to do a little pause there because my button got jammed. Oh man. But yeah, he is gonna follow me. So we have to go. I'm gonna go choose Oshawott, and he's gonna choose Snivy, of course. And my Riolu hopefully can take down Snivy, Superior, and I think he's gonna get the Fire Monkey Dude and all that stuff. Hopefully he can take down the Elite Four and stuff. I did a checkup on what moves he can learn through the move tutor, but I'm pretty sure Riolu is a more physical guy, and when he evolves into Lucario, he becomes more of an aura and special guy. But if I don't evolve him, I'm pretty sure his physical attack should go up, because checking on Cerebi.net before I played this, before I recording, it shows that he has more physical moves rather than special moves, and that's gonna cause a problem because then I'm only gonna have weak attacks. So I'm gonna check the base of the Riolu I get. I'm gonna check the base attack and everything. Hopefully he's a physical dude. I'm not fully sure if this is gonna be a full game, not just up to the champion and then it's done, because the champion is really difficult. And he's dragon types. How am I gonna get through dragon types? Alright, let's see. We have Pokeboo. Oh, not Pokeboo, he's Pig. I'm still used to the Japanese names. because I played the Mew Solar Run in the Japanese world, because at that time the patch was almost perfect, but they had the Japanese names translated to English, so it's sort of messed up. Oops, I've been so busy talking I forgot that I just kept pushing it. That name looked like 5 nails with like long nails. Go back and rewind and look at that. Alright, we're gonna name Oshawott. Let's name it Aqua. Aquas. A-Q-U-A-Z. Yeah, Aquas. Yeah, let's name them Aquas. You said that to the last name too. And she forgot to give us our Pokedex. And I think this Pokedex only has like 20, 30, 40, 50 Pokemon or something. Maybe only like a really few. And it's not the Unova Pokedex. It's just a few Pokemon in the Pokedex. And then later on, she comes and she updates the current Pokedex you have to support all the Unova Pokemon. I think all 150 something. I'm not sure how many Pokemon there are in Unova. But 100 and something Pokemon. Yeah, she's gonna come and she's gonna update it so to support all the Unova Pokemon. And then after you beat the game, if you go to the real hometown, which is Bianca's hometown, you can see Professor Juniper's lab, and if you talk to her, she'll update it to the National Dex, and she'll probably also give you the license if you have seen all the Unova Pokemon. Now we have to battle this guy. Let's see, Snivy. This part doesn't count towards the Solar Run, mainly because, well, it's without cheating impossible to get past him unless I cheat, and I can probably change the starter Pokemon to have one of them being a Riolu, but then that wouldn't be fun because that's cheating, and that's the same mistake I made in my Mew Solar Run, so I don't want to make the same mistake again. And oh my god. Oh yeah, and since this is challenge mode, his Snivy is not equal. It's much stronger than me. It's level 6, and so are the wild Pokemon. The wild Pokemon are going to be level 6, 7 and stuff in the beginning, and trainers are going to be level 9, 10 in the beginning. And I think the Elite Four can go up to like level 80 Pokemon during the rematch, and I think they go up to level 60 something Pokemon during the first round. So it's going to be pretty difficult to go through this, but that's what the fun part of this is. And I think the rival's made to make you win. He's just gonna attack you and lower your life, and then he's just gonna keep using Leer or Growl or something. Because every single time I've played this game, I think I've played the rival about 3 times, and each time he brings me down to red HP. Oh, this might even bring me to level 7 because of the extra experience. He always brings me down, yeah, level 7. He always brings me down to like 1 to red HP, and then he would just keep using Leer or Growl or something. So I think it's made, I know, it's sort of like a tutorial. They sort of make you learn by yourself. Like, even if it is a sequel, some people played this before, maybe because they already know the storyline and they don't know how to play Pokemon and everything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be visiting the Pokemart now, so I'm probably just going to skip this part. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a while. Alright, so I just skipped all of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this guy and buy a few stuff. Let's see, we're gonna buy 1 Pokeball and 11 potions. Should be exactly enough, yeah. I sort of estimated it, but it worked out pretty good. Now, the extra Pokeball comes in handy because Riolu, sometimes they can be really easy to catch, but sometimes, I don't know, they're just overpowered, and sometimes it's really hard to catch. So here comes her mom, and here comes Dart's little sister. Our mom's going to give us the running shoes, I think, and Dart's little sister is going to give us 2 town maps, one to give to Dart, which I don't even think we give it to him. Yeah, we don't even give him the town map in the game, I think. And one for ourselves. What a nice little sister. She's like Gary's little sister, Blue's little sister in Pokemon Red and Blue. She gives us the town map, but she doesn't even want to give, well, she's nicer. I don't know. Well, in our opinion, they're equal, but then Blue's little sister's probably meaner because she doesn't even want to give her own brother a town map. Okay, I'm just like completely off topic. So let's go ahead and follow Bianca because she's going to teach us how to catch Pokemon. Alright, so that is it for this part of Pokemon Black to Riolu Solar Run, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.